So many men. You didn't think that this 23-year-old is using you for your 55-year-old money? They didn't think that. They genuinely believe this woman half their age, or this woman that, you know, flown over from another country, they believe they're special in her eyes. They don't realize.
I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning.
Elevation Nation Conversations. God, Body Sean. All right, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Let's get cooking. Elevation Nation Conversations. God, Body Sean. I'm here. I'm back. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's cut the camera on so you can see me. Yeah, I'm here. How y'all doing? All right, let's get to cooking. Let's get to cooking. I've been going for a minute. You know, grown man doing grown man things. Got a lot of stuff I'm taking care of. I'm in school right now, getting degreed up. You know, so those schooling them, that schooling them classes, you know, that shit is no joke. But you know, we pushing through it. So I really haven't had time to kind of jump on here and you know, drop some game on y'all. So it's feel good to be back. So hit that like, share, subscribe button. Drop a comment in the comment section, and we're gonna get right into it. This young lady right here, I don't know her name, but you know, she's an attractive chick, you know, attractive woman, you know, but she's on there dropping game, and she's talking about how a lot of men find themselves in situations with younger women, and they think the younger women really like them, but the younger women are kind of basically just dealing with them to, you know, to get the paper out of them and kind of stroke their ego a little bit or whatever. And she, you know, she's talking about it, and you know, she's giving them some of the game that some of the women be doing on the men. So let's let her go ahead and talk, and I'll come back and give you my opinion on it. And I'll see y'all in a minute. All right, peace.
Believe it. If you're choosing a woman who's trying to extract resources,
well, you can tell the difference, though.
You would think that. I don't think men can tell the difference, because there's so many times where I'll release a video and it's like a light bulb moment for so many men. You didn't think that this 23-year-old is using you for your 55-year-old money? They didn't think that. They genuinely believed this woman half their age, or this woman that, you know, flown over from another country, they believe they're special in her eyes. They don't realize the game. And whereas women are so aware of the game, when you speak to a 25-year-old, let's say sex worker, she will tell you she understands men like the back of her hand, so she knows how to give him some fake self-esteem. She'll know how
women
to...
are much
smarter
about
They're
these
much
games,
smarter.
aren't they?
So smart. She will tell you how to work a man in 5 minutes. But these men who have gone from escort to stripper, they still believe the lies women tell them, because those lies feed this low self-esteem that they're craving an inflation of. So they will still believe it. And no matter what the evidence shows them, they will still believe it. There's such a naivety towards women that men have that women just don't have, particularly.
Now, I agree with her on some points, but I also think what happens is a lot of times you just get men that just don't give a fuck. Like a lot of the athletes are entertainers. A lot of these dudes are, you know, I hate to say it, and I'm not hating, but it is true. A lot of these dudes are simps. A lot of them are simps, or they've never really had women until they started getting, you know, money and things of that nature. And a lot of times they really just want what they want. That's just human nature. They want what they want. They have an abundance of money. They have extra money, and they're willing to just pay for it right here and right now, get what they want, and then that be what it is. So it's kind of a give and take thing. It's kind of a cultivated prostitute situation, or a situation where you get what you want, I get what I want, no harm, no foul, and that's what it is. Now you do have the ones that are I think naive, like she say, and what they're doing, they're marrying these women. They get the little young girls and they want to marry them. They think they're gonna lock them down and this and that. But nowadays, the way the court system is with family court and marriage court and things like that, it makes no sense. So what's happening is the women see the game now. The women know the game now. The women know that a lot of these dudes, they thirsty, they starving for sex. They just want a bad chick on their arm, somebody they can show off, make them look good, boost up their low self-esteem, and they fool themselves, they trick themselves into thinking that, yeah, oh, she like me because I'm me. And what they do is they wind up getting them pregnant. Now she got you now. She got you now. Once you pop that baby in her, she knows she got a check for at least 18, 19 years. And that's what a lot of the women are doing now. They get with these guys, got the money, they got the bag, they playing for a minute, pop that baby in them, they out the door. You see it all the time in hip hop music, in sports, entertainment. You see it all the time. You see it all the time. Matter of fact, they got a ball player. I think his name is something Anderson. I can't think of his name, but he a young dude. He played for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And I saw him on a Netflix special. Young dude, I think he like in his early 20s, but he balling hard in the NBA. But you can tell he's game goofy. He got the bag, he getting the bag, but he running around popping baby after baby after baby in these chicks, and he not even 5 years into his career. So he getting the chicks pregnant, and it's on the Netflix special. It's called Starting Five, I think. And you could just see how he carry and he conduct himself. He conduct himself like he's not fully developed as a man, intellectually, financially, any of that. Just the way he's moving and carrying himself in the Netflix special Netflix series. He just real young, and a lot of these guys, unfortunately, they get all that money and they still have that young mindset. They don't know how to protect it. They don't know how to move with it. They don't know how to handle it. And a lot of them end up losing it, end up with 4 or 5 baby mothers, and they getting drained. So I agree with it on some points, and then some points I also take the point where, hey, some dudes just don't give a fuck. We got a lot of, silly niggas that get money, they just really don't give a fuck. But I'm gonna let her finish talking, and we'll get back to it. All right.
As she becomes more beautiful, or if she is beautiful, she loses all her naivety about men. Whereas men, no matter how rich they get, they don't lose their naivety about women. They want to believe every word she says. They're simple. Yeah, they'll believe what you tell them, not what you show them.
Do you believe that there always has to be an imbalance in terms of one partner liking the other one more? Or can both people like each other?
One thing, I don't know whether there should be, but one thing, biggest mistake I think online is the belief that your husband should like you more than the wife. The man should like the woman more. I always say it's so essential that the woman likes the man more than he likes her. Essential. And the reason I say that is when a woman likes a man more, because divorce is in her hands a bit more, men are relatively placid when it comes to relationships. They are relatively okay with monotony. They're okay if the relationship is not overexciting, blah, blah, they'll get by with it. Women are not like that. If they don't feel love, they don't feel consistency, they don't feel excitement, whatever, their emotions take over their job.
Alright, bro, she telling the truth right here. She dropping game. I was married about 5-6 years. I got a divorce. I filed for divorce. But that was one of the things that a big contingent in our marriage was. My ex-wife always wanted to think that every day was supposed to be exciting. Everything was supposed to be an event. We were supposed to be doing this and doing that and running here and running there. And I was like, hell, fuck no. For one, I'm tired. 2, I got businesses I'm trying to build and create and keep adding on. I don't got time to just be running around, whipping and running and hanging out and just spending money and doing frivolous shit. It's cool to go out and do some things every now and then, but she had this idea that we were supposed to be doing something every day. I think women have a short attention span when it comes to things like that. They always got to be looking for the next thing. They got to be excited. Something exciting got to be going on, or they don't feel like that you love them or you care about them if you're not taking them on a trip every month or every week and things like that. So she is telling the truth. She's dropping game on that part where women can get very complacent, or they can lose interest very quickly. In a relationship if you're not overstimulating them all the time. Giving them overstimulation. So yeah, she definitely telling the truth right here on that part.
judgment. So when a woman loves a man more than he loves her, I'm not saying that's ideal, but the relationship lasts a lot longer because she's willing to fight through the rough times. But when a man likes a woman more than she likes him, he becomes emasculated. He loses his masculinity to please her. He becomes a people pleaser. He'll bend over backwards. And in his desperate attempt to keep her, he loses the attraction even more. So when it's that way round, gone are the days when girls will appreciate that. Instead, they use that man as a punching bag.
So
And she's definitely telling the truth right there. Women love it when, well, they need to be told no. They need to see that you have boundaries as a man. There are things you're not gonna do just because she wanna do it and she asked for it and she's requested it. You have to say no. And too many men get caught in this trap of this situation where they think they have to please them and give them everything to keep them satisfied, and you'll never be able to satisfy a woman. No matter what you give them, no matter how much you give them praise or show them love, it's never going to be enough. So in the relationship dynamic, she is correct when she says, in order for things to kind of maybe last like that, the woman definitely has to like the man more than he likes her. Because as a man, if you run around there and you're trying to please them and the happy wife, happy life scenario, that's a damn lie. She'll run right over you, and then once a woman run over you, she's gonna start disrespecting you, and then they lose interest in you, and it's all downhill from there. Definitely.
key for a man would be to able to attract a female who he's wildly attracted to, but get her to like you more than you like her.
I would say so. Get her to like you more than she likes you, but also keep her safe in that.
It's a much better arrangement.
Don't treat her badly. Don't take advantage of the fact that she likes you more. I'm not saying like that guy that just has a woman and treats her badly, but when you have a woman that you like more than she likes you, you are going to become a man she's naturally not attracted to.
You see so much.
Hit that like, share, subscribe button, drop a comment in the comment sections. Men, let me know what y'all think about this. Is this true? Is what she's saying true? Have you been through it? Is it validated? Or maybe you're one of those guys. You're one of those older guys that feel that you can run and grab one of these young girls and you think the young chick really, really like you like that. Or maybe you just say, you know what? She ain't gotta like me like that. I want what I want. I want a good-looking, young, tender. We sex whenever I want to, and I don't mind taking care of her. There are a lot of situations like that, and that's just what it is. So, let me hear your opinions on it, men. Let me know what you feel about it. Also, want to know how you feel about marriage. Do you think it's even worth it nowadays? Unless you're really, really trying to build that family or have that legacy, or you got that one woman that likes you more than you like her, and you got a solid one. Is marriage worth it? Because the divorce rate nowadays is crazy. Women get bored or they get upset and they go filing for the divorce, and they always throw the scenario when he was abusive or he was this or he was that. It's never their fault. So let me know what you think. God Body Sean, to feel good to be back. Like I said, I've been busy, but we back in it. We back at it. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Are you game goofy? It was a time back in my young days where I was game goofy a little bit when I was younger, but I soon learned. I had to learn that shit, and I actually saw it with my dad. Shit, my dad was game goofy. My dad was a square, but he was a good dude. But he gave my mom everything she wanted. Everything he could give her wasn't, there wasn't no abuse, there wasn't no cheating or any of that. And my mom went out and cheated on him for some slime ass nigga. And my dad was giving her everything she wanted and everything she asked for. And I remember seeing her cheating on him and things like that. So that had an effect on me. My mom was young, she didn't really realize what she was doing, or she did realize what she was doing, and she just didn't give a fuck or give a shit. And it affected the whole family. So it does happen. You can't love a woman more than you love yourself. You got to put yourself first, and everything after that, comes next. But you got to love yourself first, and you got to have those boundaries, and you got to have those rules. So drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. What she said. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, and I'm gonna check y'all on the next one. All right, peace.